Hey, do you like legendary ninjas in gaming history? Boy, do we got a matchup for you guys. Whoa, stupid intro, but what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Slackers, bringing you guys our next matchup in the Everyone Is Here DLC tournament. And yeah, two legendary ninjas are facing off today. So if you haven't seen, well, this series, I guess it's a series. If you haven't seen these type of videos before, here's a quick breakdown. 100 characters put into a tournament each day on the channel. I upload one of the matches from the tournament. How the matches work, I talk about the two characters, maybe go over a mini moveset pool, maybe some facts, maybe some whatevers. And then we vote between one of the two characters down in the comment section. But before we get there, there are a couple more rules. And, yeah, I wrote them down and put them on a little thing. So they're going to appear on your screen in about 2 seconds. So now? Wow, that was stupid, but okay, let's go to the rules. Rule number 1. This whole thing is for fun. What does that mean? You can vote for whoever you want. Feel free, it's okay. It's all good. This is a safe place. You like a character that happens to be an assist trophy, spirit, a me costume, or whatever, who cares? You can vote for him. Do you want to support a character and they happen to be in a matchup? That's fine, vote for him. It's all good. That's what rule 1 is. But the rest of them, you only get 1 vote per person. I do check when I tally up the votes. If you vote multiple times, I only count 1 of your votes. Simple. How do you vote, though? Down in the comments. Type the name of the character that you are voting for. If you happen to like both the characters that are in the match for the day, you can type the word both to claim that you're voting for both characters. Totally fine. It's been a rule. Always will be a rule. So, easy there. And then, the tournament, this is a double elimination tournament, meaning a character will have to lose 2 times before being eliminated from the tournament. Then once we get to the results to determine the winner and loser of each individual match, if there happens to be a tie in the voting, we're going to flip a coin on camera, fairest way to break a tie, and each matchup voting-wise only lasts for just 1 week. So when an episode gets uploaded, you have 7 days to get your votes in. That's the rules. Let's go to the rest of the video. Alright, let's go over the results from last week. Where was it? So it's a loser bracket matchup, meaning somebody's getting eliminated today. So the matchup from last week was Master Chief from the Halo series. Yes, that Master Chief. And he happened to be taking on a Spirit, but people could still vote for him. The Spirit was Paper Mario. And this one really wasn't that close. Was not that close. The winner ended up being Master Chief. Pulled off another big victory here. 50 votes exactly for Master Chief, and only 24 for Paper Mario. So Paper Mario's streak, and I guess his sheet of paper. I don't know what's a good pun. I don't know. He's getting erased from this tournament because you don't erase a paper. I don't know. He's getting torn up. All right, he's done. That's the point. He's done from the tournament, sadly, but he did pretty well. He made it pretty far. So we'll get the ultimate results a little bit later on, once the tournament gets down to the very nitty gritty, the last match or something. But we'll get results, and that should be a fun little thing to check out. But Master Chief moved on. That means we're moving on as well. Like I said, 2 legendary gaming ninjas, Scorpion from the Mortal Kombat series, and I got a big point about both the characters, but I'll get there. But Scorpion from Mortal Kombat happens to be taking on Ryu Hayabusa from the Ninja Gaiden / Dead or Alive series, if you will. So let's jump into it. I think I start with Ryu, right? Yeah, okay. But it's more of a point for Scorpion, but it still fits for Ryu in this case. So the other day I was tallying out votes, right? I think it was actually Scorpion's match. I think I was kind of touching on this yesterday. And I came across 2 people having a discussion, or maybe one person really trying to pick an argument over some really stupid reason. Like, why? What's the point? I don't get it. But the point is, I was reading this conversation going back and forth, and they're trying to make the case that Smash Bros. Is about gaming worlds coming together and making the game just feel that much more special. When you have characters from their universe coming into Smash Bros, it's great. And the point they were trying to make was, alright, if Scorpion... this works so much better once I get to Scorpion, but it's going to be a long rambled thing. So, Scorpion, like the whole point was, Scorpion coming from Mortal Kombat wouldn't feel Mortal Kombat enough. because you wouldn't have the bloody, gory stuff. Now, I get that to an extent, but that is not the entire Mortal Kombat style. If you look at it, a lot of it, when you break it down, is just fighting. There's a lot of kicks, flips, projectiles, whatever. It's just a fighting game with some moves, some special moves, fatalities, that sort of stuff ends up becoming a bit more gruesome, and that's the Mortal Kombat thing. So their point was, if Scorpion happened to come into Smash Bros., Scorpion fans everywhere would revolt and be like, oh, this doesn't feel like Scorpion whatsoever, blah, blah, blah. And Scorpion fan here, if Scorpion gets into Smash Bros. And he has none of that bloody, gory stuff he wouldn't, I have zero issue with that. Scorpion, again, you break down the character in Mortal Kombat. They are fighting characters. Same thing as Ryu Hayabusa in Dead or Alive. He's a fighting, that's a fighting game, franchise, and he's in a fighting game. So he's a character with fighting-based moves, and yeah, great point. But bringing somebody over, I get Sakurai and his team, they do such a great job with whoever they bring in, whether it is a first-party character, whether it's a third-party character. If they're able to get the rights and bring them in, they want to make them feel absolutely special. They want them to make it feel like they're coming from their own universe. And again, you can do that with Mortal Kombat. You could do that with Ninja Gaiden, which is also another violent game. You take away the little added effects, and you're all good. Some people, I get it, some people will probably say, alright, Scorpion doesn't quite feel like Scorpion. Why? Because he's not shattering somebody's spine or ripping somebody's spine. Like, that's kind of, I think you're kind of reaching a little too much on that argument, and I don't like it. Again, it's, when you bring a character into Smash Bros., of course, you want them to be themselves, right? And I think the point somebody this person was trying to make during the argument was that if you put Scorpion in Smash Bros., he's not going to be Mortal Kombat Scorpion. He's going to be a Smashified Scorpion. And I was like, okay, but your point is really stupid and dumb, because the guy's trying to say that you're not representing the Mortal Kombat in Scorpion. Okay. The easy counter argument. You're not representing the full Bayonetta experience with Bayonetta. You're not representing the full Metal Gear Solid experience with Snake. You have these mature characters that are toned down. That's exactly what you would do with either Ryu Hayabusa or Scorpion or anybody from Mortal Kombat, to be honest. That's exactly what you do. You tone them down a bit where they still are themselves, just without the added effects. It's that simple. It's not like an argument. And again, the other person that was in this conversation that I was reading was like, hey, I'm a Scorpion fan as well. I would not be bugged by this in the least. And then you could also make the argument, okay, Scorpion happened to be an Injustice. Well, Scorpion wasn't trying to be, they weren't trying to make Scorpion from the Mortal Kombat series. They weren't trying to pull him in and, represent the Mortal Kombat franchise. If you're bringing Scorpion into a game, you are representing the Mortal Kombat franchise. I don't care. Injustice was a toned down game. It was T for teen, if I believe. So it wasn't as violent, which is good. It didn't really fit Injustice at all, the extreme violence. But you're still bringing in that universe, and you're still bringing in that character and all that sort of stuff. So saying that a character who's a lot of people just view, all right, they're only violent. Who was it? Was it Carlos Perez? Were you the one telling? Somebody put in a comment that they recently bought Mortal Kombat XL, I believe it was. One of the recent Mortal Kombat games that they bought. And you said that Scorpion wasn't as violent as you remembered, which is a good thing. I think a lot of people, they just hear the name or the game Mortal Kombat and they immediately go, too violent. I think a lot of people haven't played it in a long time, and they kind of get somewhat of the wrong image. And again, I'm really focusing on Scorpion here, and I do apologize. Hayabusa is always still in this same argument, the same sort of category is what I'm trying to explain. So for the character, for just them being themselves, it's still very possible to be yourselves, to represent your franchise, and to come into Smash Bros. Again, Snake and Bayonetta, there's a couple examples. Toned down, but they still fit, they still work. Maybe to some people, at first, I was in this realistic characters like, they kind of stick out. But the more I play the game, the more it's just like, they're part of the roster. They just fit in at this point. And I think Scorpion could be the same sort of way. So it'd be such a dream for me and Mortal Kombat fans, just fighting game fans in general, to see one of the most iconic, legendary characters in the fighting genre in Smash Bros. I always bring up the point, and people are starting to say the same thing, that they want to see the same thing. You could have Scorpion against Ryu in a game. You could have Scorpion against Ken. You could have Scorpion against Terry. Or, I guess, technically, if any Mortal Kombat rep, you could finally have those sort of dream matches that, well, those crossovers have never officially, existed. And Smash Bros. Could be the place where it could actually happen. That's always really interesting. So, plus, again, Dead or Alive for Ryu Hayabusa here. Fighting game. So, I'm sure there's people in the Dead or Alive community that would be like, you know what? I would like to see Ryu Hayabusa. Ryu against Ryu, Street Fighter Ryu. That'd be awesome. Hayabusa against Ryu. That would be an awesome matchup. You could just have a battle of the Ryus. Just settle it, like, whoever wins gets to keep the name Ryu. And whoever loses, they lose. I don't know. I don't have a punishment for that. But, again, both characters are so well known. They both have a very iconic legacy. They've been around for decades. Their games have... Mortal Kombat's sold better, and there's more installments into the franchise, but Hayabusa's always around. Like I've stated before, just last year there was a new Dead or Alive game. It's not like that franchise isn't doing anything. It's not like Hayabusa's not doing nothing. No, he's still around. He's still relevant. Scorpion, they just had Mortal Kombat last year, right? Which one do I have? XL? No, 11. 11, the new one. I still have that. Play it from time to time, like... I'm a fan of both of these. And this is going to be weird for my vote. I'm a bigger fan of the Mortal Kombat franchise than I am of Ninja Gaiden. But I'm actually voting Ryu Hayabusa because I like his character better. Is that weird? Maybe not, but then again, Scorpion's probably not my number one most wanted character from Mortal Kombat. I'd have to go Sub-Zero. I'd be more Sub-Zero, and I think the icing, freezing sort of style would help fit a little bit better into Smash Bros, if that helps a bit. But Hayabusa's getting my vote in this one. Yeah, it's kind of weird to hear me say that, just for my purpose. But whatever. Let me know who you guys got down in the comments: Scorpion, Hayabusa, or both. Who's more violent? Who's gonna get this one? So yeah, that is it. Here's the thing about tomorrow. There's no matchup for tomorrow, but But I got a different video. Still gonna be 2 uploads. Still 2 uploads tomorrow, because tomorrow's Friday, and there's a raid boss. But that's the second video. So what's the first video? What's gonna take the place of this one? Don't worry, the tournament's not canceled. No. It's still going on. It's just there's no matchup that's set up for tomorrow. So here's how this works. I got a different video. I'm not gonna tell you because you'll see what happens. But I'm gonna need your help with something. You'll see in tomorrow's video, there's still going to be 2. That's the whole point. But, so what do we do about the results, right? So we should have the results of, who's it up? Back in the winner's bracket. So, the results that we're supposed to have is going to be from Crystal and Shantae. The voting's still going to get cut off at 7 days, alright? Anything past tomorrow night, I'm not voting, I'm not going to count if anything happens to come in. I doubt it, but just in case, no, it still only has 7 days. But then Saturday we will have a matchup. So I will give you, on Saturday we'll end up getting the results. That's when I'll show them for Crystal and Shantae. And then we will also get the results of Rayman and Heavy Weapons Guy. And then the winner of those 2 matches will be the match for Saturday. So we got this planned out. I got some ideas, but yeah, don't worry. The tournament's still here, still going on. But let me know what you guys are voting for. I was about to give it away what the video is tomorrow. You'll see it tomorrow. Anyway, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully we catch you guys on the next one. I rambled a bit about what my video is tomorrow, but I didn't tell you anything. I apologize. I should have just said, I have a video planned. I'm going to need some input from you guys. You'll see it tomorrow. There! That was simple. Anyway, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.